Are Electro Dragons the best troop in Clash of Clans? Hear me out. We have seen pro players tearing apart bases in the World Championships in as little as 1 minute and 30 seconds. The Electro Dragons with the balloons is a tried and tested method, getting 3 stars again and again. So here's what we're going to do. Go into multiplayer, find some bases, have some fun, and teach you how to use this at the same time. Whoa, look at the loot on this base. Not quite 1 million of each, but it is pretty good. Now let's teach you how to use the E-Drags. This base is relatively compact, which can be good to be able to chain through, but actually you want the buildings a little bit further apart, so we will try that for the next attack. I think if we use my king and queen at the top of the base, we can use the royal champion to get in towards the single. I'm going to freeze this area just to make sure we can get it. Use the royal champion's ability to try and help protect my king and queen. That will get the single target inferno, the scatter shot, and it's also carved a beautiful path in the base. I'm also going to send in the battle blimp. Let's see if we can get in towards the center here, towards the second scatter shot, and hopefully take that down. Oh no, the air sweeper pushed us back, and there's 2 giant bombs. Oh man, we did manage to take down the Eagle and the Expo though, so that is pretty good. We got good damage onto the scatter shot as well. Let's get the balloons ahead of the Queen. Make sure to protect her with the E-Drags, the Grand Warden on air, Rage Spell, early Grand Warden's ability as well. He needs to step up here and move forward to try and protect the E-Drags a little bit better. Grand Warden's ability goes off. Let's freeze the single and the air defense. Another Rage Spell. Do not miss your Rage Spells as you chain through, guys. Otherwise, your E-Drags will just get torn apart. Freezing that sweeper again. Air sweepers are probably the most important thing to freeze. As the E-Drags try to chain to it, they don't manage it. Let's freeze the air defense. Single, sweeper, E-Drags going down fast, but we are managing to get through this with a couple of E-Drags at the top. Hopefully they can chain this area. Come on. Yes! Air defense down, air sweeper down, single inferno down. We just have one final air defense to get through. We have got most of the loot, but the Archer Queen stays alive. No! That is a big difference maker, and I cannot believe that we are not going to get this. We have most of the loot, but I have lost elixir on the back end of the base. The E-Drag is chaining through pretty good. If it could get that air defense, we could be in luck here. It does indeed spring a bunch of air skellies. Now I have a poison, which I can place onto them. Take that down. Air Grand Warden for the win. If we come around, this is the benefit of the E-Drags, guys. What took out the Warden? What just happened? No! And the double cannon has taken the Queen! 96%! We gotta have another go at this. It says full, but there are 0 troops in that area. Where are all of my troops? They're obviously on their way from the barracks. Here they come. I'm going to screenshot that again because the villagers were walking all over it. But we just need to wait for my heroes. Remember, if you want to see educational but entertaining Clash of Clans videos, be sure to subscribe. I've been searching for a little while, and this base nearly has the 1 million gold and elixir. Now, I don't feel as bad against the last base because I looked back and it was a maxed Town Hall 13, other than the Town Hall, which this guy is upgrading, but his base is clearly not maxed. Why do you max your entire base and not the Town Hall? Now, let's just dive into this. I've already wasted enough time. Let's see what we can do. Why don't we use the battle blimp, maybe down to the bottom of the base here. Try and take down the single and the scatter shot. Let's go. Balloons. Battle blimp. Royal Champion's in that area. She could have a little bit of problems, but let's see if we can get it near enough there. Let's rage. And there we go. Out they come. Come on, get the scatter, get the single, even get that Expo as well, boys. Come on, yes! Single goes down, Expo goes down. Beautiful. You always want to have pathing for your E-Drags, no clan castle troops. So why don't we use my king and queen to the other side of the base, and then I'm actually going to go with the royal champion to get that air defense down towards the bottom area of the base. Trust there be a Tesla there as well. King trying to batter through the wall. Let's use his ability to force the queen in there as well. Some of you might have been asking about the early Grand Warden ability. There's a reason for that. Let's use one E-Drag on that side, and then let's go. Next base, what we're going to do is base identification. Make sure you know what bases to attack. So balloons to test for black bombs. Then the E-Drags, Grand Warden. Then you want 2 rage spells side by side. Early Grand Warden's ability, which protects the balloons moving through. Look at that. As we move into the base, let's freeze the single, the scatter shot, the Expo, and all of the balloons are protecting the E-Drags. Let's freeze that area again. You never want single target Infernos on the E-Drags. This base is crushed, guys. Showcasing the power of the E-Drags. I know this one's not maxed. The other base was certainly more maxed than this one, but, well, I messed up, didn't I? I messed up by using my king, queen, and royal champion all in the same area. If you can, try and make sure to have your king on one side, maybe with the queen, but you need to carve a path at either end. Look at how many E-Drags are left over. It is beautiful. Now, the reason I think the pro players have been using the early Grand Warden's ability is to protect the balloons. As you are tanking for black bombs, it's also meaning that the balloons power through your rage spells to take down defenses and protect your E-Dragons. Look at them beautifully finish off the base. A much better attack than the first one, but I think we need to get even more loot. We also need to make sure that you guys are aware a little bit more of base identification. Okay, let's see what we can do against this base. Fully maxed, and it is chainable through the buildings. You actually want bases that have a little gap in between just a single tile, because the E-Drags can chain. Now, the other thing I want to mention, you can mix this up. You don't need to use the Yeti Blimp method. I just quite like it. So let's do that. Let's use 2 balloons with the Yeti Blimp. Now I'm trying to get the Sweeper, the Scatter Shot, and if I can, the Archer Queen, but I'm not sure that I will get that. So let's rage, drop the troops. Oh, they just landed on the correct side of the wall. I can't believe it. I really got lucky there. I am not going to lie. We got the Sweeper, we got the Scatter Shot. Now this is where like a baby dragon could be useful on the outside of the base. Some people will drop an E-Drag to take like 3 different baby dragons. Anyways, let's use my king down here, and I'm actually going to use the RC as well to try and get 2 of these air defenses. Then let's use the queen up top in order to funnel. Okay, let's just take a second. Now let's use the RC. Hopefully she does go to the 2 air defenses and not forward. Once that air defense is down, let's take the Archer Tower to try and push her into the base. This is looking pretty good. RC ability. Okay. Oh, we actually got the other air defense. Nice. Now let's go with the balloons. E-Drags, Warden, Rage, Warden ability. Try and protect those balloons. Now, I actually missed some of them. It's really difficult to get that Warden ability and protect your loons. Let's freeze the single and the Town Hall. And then I want to save my Rage spell for when we get into the center. Let's freeze the Town Hall again. E-Drags are not going to take a huge amount of damage from that Giga Bomb, but they could take damage from the single. Down it goes. This is where I need the Rage spell, look, as we move in towards the Eagle, and we should get pretty good chain value here. We can get to the air defense. Are we going to chain it? Come on, let's get that. I want to save the freeze for the single target Inferno. Air defense goes down. King's ability can be used. Let's freeze the cannon to help the king, as well as the single target Inferno for the E-Drags, and this looks pretty good. E-Drags struggling a little bit to the top, but I need to protect this main pack at the bottom. This is what we talked about being a fast attack. Look at the clock. We still have a minute left, so you can allow the E-Drags to just power through the base and ensure you take the things down. I kind of want to take that Expo, but it's not really worth freezing it now. I should have froze it earlier to protect the E-Drags, but as long as I freeze the Wizard Tower and Archer Tower, we should be pretty good here. So, for E-Drags, you want bases that are compact, but not too compact. You actually want a 1-tile gap in order to be able to effectively chain to the buildings and be out of range of the defenses if possible. Try to set up a funnel for your E-Drags, whether that be your king on one side, your queen on the other. Just make sure they can move into the base and stay in the center of the base. You actually might go with a stone slammer with extra balloons in order to help with that, but you could use the Yeti Blimp like me. You could use the baby dragons, and can you believe it? We are actually not going to get the 3-star in this attack, and we lost some of the loot. There was like less than 1,000 of each. I hope this video has helped you though in learning the E-Drags. It is a brilliant strategy. If you want to see the best Dark Elixir farming strategies, this is one of them. Check out this video. By the way, I mixed things up today. Didn't have my intro, went straight into it. Let me know what you think. Here's my best Dark Elixir farming strategy video with the subscribe button. You guys take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.